Hello everyone, welcome back to GSM Tennis. I'm co-founder Steve Anschutz, and today we're going to talk about dominating the return. And the benefit of the video today for you is I'm going to teach you one of the simplest ways to become a better returner. And I see so many people at the recreational level not do this. And what we're specifically going to work on is how you should return when it is a first serve, and the difference between that first serve and how you should return when you're receiving a second serve. And there's a big difference that recreational players are doing than what the pros are doing, and even the high-level recreational players. 5-0 players are doing this, 4-5 players are doing this, and we need to make sure we are doing this as well. Well, the situation is this. Let's say it's someone's first serve, and you are the returner. So where do you like to place yourself? Let's focus on the deuce side. I like to, on both the deuce side and the ad side, I like to place my outside foot about half a foot away from the single sideline. So for instance, if I'm returning on the deuce side, I would have my right foot probably right about here. So I would place myself in this general area. All right? Why am I doing that? Real simply, I'm doing that to cover the angle serve. So if someone takes it out here, I can cover that. Or if someone takes it down the center, I can cover that. I can cover both angles by going over there and going over there, about right in that middle location. All right? But that's stuff you already know. And I know you know that because we've discussed this before when it comes to returning and how to serve against a really good return. Well, today I'm going to teach you how to become that really good returner. So here you are again. That's where you should put yourself because it's a first serve. Now when you're receiving that first serve, one thing I like to do that a lot of people don't do is I like to kind of take a split step to get ready. So right when that person tosses the ball and that ball reaches the height of its peak, that's when I'm split stepping to help give me that reaction time. And if you watch the pros, that's what they all do too, and that's where I got it from. Is they would toss it up, and they would take a split step. So when I see my opponent do it, I also take a split step. So you're receiving a first serve. What do? This is where you should be positioned, right around the baseline. And your goal, your number one goal, is to get it deep. That is the tip. Get it deep. I don't care if it's a slice, if it's a lob, if you're crushing the ball. Get it deep. And so if I'm looking at it from this location, I'm going to try and get that ball anywheres about middle no man's land or deeper. That is your number one goal. And what that's going to do is that's going to neutralize that first serve. So again, you're trying to get that ball deep. Get it deep. And what I like to do, just to keep it simple, is I like to go right back at my opponent. So if they're serving from here, I like to go right back at them. It gives me a target. I'm going deep. It puts them on the defensive. Really, because you're in a defensive position, because it's person's first serve, you're just trying to get that ball as best as you can back, and deep is the key. But this is what's going to make you a good player. When it comes to the second serve, I no longer want you here. Don't be there. All right? That's bad. Don't stand there. I want you to start coming in. So what I want is I want you to take a couple feet in, and now I want you returning here. I want you in no man's land. And you don't have to start there. Maybe you start on the baseline, and when that toss goes up, you take that big step forward to get ready. But I want you in no man's land and starting to go offensive on a second serve. When it comes to a second serve, what I like to imagine is I like to imagine that there is a V here in the court. And with this V, I like to hit outside of the V. So with my second serve, I like to either go down the line or I like to hit a cross-court ball. Either way, I am going offensive. And the key here is where you're positioned. First serve on the baseline. Second serve, start in no man's land and start becoming aggressive. This is a simple tip, but a lot of people don't do it. Start utilizing it, and you're going to start dominating the return. and you're going to take away the games against your opponent. Start this in your match. Leave a comment below telling me what your favorite return is. Do you like to go cross court? Do you like to go down the line? Do you like to go right back at your opponent? What's your favorite return? Leave that comment below. And if you haven't liked us on Facebook, why haven't you? Go like us on Facebook. If you have seen this anywhere other than our blog, go to our blog, get signed up. That's where we have all our action going on. So you can get all our action over there. And then lastly, if you're seeing this on YouTube, click it, like our channel, so you can get hooked up with all our free lessons. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Let me know how it benefited you, and I'll see you next time. Take care, have some fun, play some tennis. Bye.